morning. Yes, this is not my bike. I am not in the Midlands. I am somewhere up north in this gloomy weather, which it always is up north. Ye old naked man calf. I am here on a 950, not just mine, BHPUK's 950. And the reason why I've been invited up here to check this out is because of this bad boy and this bad boy. Yes, BHP are in the exhaust market. They are now making their own exhausts. They have started doing a few of these previously on the Pikes Peak and the Diavel, and now they're doing their stuff on the development on the 950, and this is their development pipe. So front pipe merges into the rear, and obviously you've got the rear pipe which goes, loops down, and then comes back up. So not on the outside, so you can actually see this, a bit dirty, and then goes back up and then back into the end can. All with an effort to do with flow and evening out the flow, almost like equal length, trying to make the rear pipe the same length as the front pipe, so you just get better flow, better dynamics, better sound, matched up with their almost stick your fucking hand in end cans. Look fucking nuts, don't they? So we're just going to go out on a ride, check it out. Obviously with the hardware comes all their software on the ECU and flash, which obviously I have, but this is hopefully this will be just as good as my one. But yeah, right, let's go. Right then, boys and girls, shall we see what all the noise is about? Check out a little bit this north. May beat the weather, may not. We'll see how it goes. But yeah, I'm up here to check out the 950 SP, Cal's BHP UK's development bike. This is them developing their own custom exhaust, decat system, end cans, to go hand in hand with their hardware and their flash device. So I know pretty much more about the flash because obviously I've got it on my bike. I've had it flashed with the cat and without the cat, and now we're just gonna check out what how it sounds and how it rides with their system, because they've obviously gone for a bit of a different setup with the exhaust, obviously being a bit almost like equal length, so the front and rear back. It looks a clean design, that's what I will say. Hopefully it produces a different sound, but we'll see. Right, up front we got Gino, GM Moto Media. He's obviously got his own YouTubing. He does a bit of English and Italian. Napoli fan, good lad. And he's got his brand new 24 plate spanker Super Duke 1390 R Evo with a graphics kit on it. So I'll put a link into his channel and everything that he does on that bike. So he's going to be the lead rider, and we're going to, woohoo, yeah baby. Right, we're now going to obviously have a race against the rain. But even yeah, rolling on and off there, fourth gear. This I'm just. It sounds nice. It sounds like it's not a deep loud. It's a nice rumble. And oh fucking hell, copper's in front. And although I've got a what's it called, earplugs in, it's not too bad. Ah, we're gonna get stuck behind the 5.0. But maybe I'll have to pass him. Oi, oi! Why, the copper's doing an overtake. What the fuck? Is he like trying to egg us on? Unless he's after someone. Oh, it could be a rear facing camera. What the hell? Is that copper on? Is it a stolen cop car? So look, sitting here in fourth gear while we're behind the copper. So, as with any decat or no cat pipe, it's a little bit loud, but it's not annoying loud. It's fine. I've got my earplugs in. Sounds good. And even if you just wanted to do a little fourth gear, little roll on, a little third gear. He's still got that, I want to go. I know, why was a copper overtaking?
Don't fucking let him goad you into doing something stupid. He's got his rear camera on, hasn't he?
I was going to say, is that why he's doing it?
Yeah.
Because I was talking to him, I was thinking, I've never seen that before.
No.
Not on these kind of roads, because you couldn't even see around the corner.
Well, yeah. So he was thinking they'll follow me and they'll overtake on whites.
On whites and stuff, yeah. I've pretty much spotted that.
You know what I mean? So let him fuck off. Yeah, that's right.
Does look good, doesn't it? Does look good. Ain't gonna lie. Hey. Cheeky fucking copper, eh? I bet you the fucking copper's gonna now park up somewhere and just wait for us. Woohoo! Let's go! Fourth gear, rev it out, baby! Still got loads of revs to go. Yoy! Wow. Sounds good, baby. You know what? It's proper smooth, man. There's no like change, tone or pitch in the exhaust at any time. Sometimes, you know, like when you accelerate, it just either, I don't know, the RPM range or something, it just goes a little bit louder, or this is just consistent. Even when you accelerate, it's, oh, nice. Anyone could design an NCAT, and there's obviously, there ain't that many. There's obviously the stock standard decat that you can get, which is the pipes, which is a couple £100 on eBay, or you can get it from AliExpress, or you can get it from Arrow. There's all kinds out there. And then there's the Powerworks, which is obviously again a full system, which obviously Ollie from Switzerland had, and he had them matched up with a set of SC projects. So that is again a system where you can have the decat, but you have whatever you want on your as an NCAN solution. It's up to you. And even that sounds like there's a lot of popping and banging on that. Well, even off throttle on this, it isn't. It's nice. But I don't know anywhere that does. Come to ours and we'll give you everything. You can just ride in. I don't know if they'll fit it for you or they can ship it, and then you can just have the flash device and just do it at home. But yeah, I think that's the beauty of it all. Anyone that has it now can just go straight to them, fit it all, get the whole works done. And the good thing is they fucking YouTube everything, all the work they've done, everything they've done. New bikes, Ducatis, BMWs, Kawasaki's, old bikes, classics. They don't shirk away from anything. You don't make any claims. They just, this is what the customer came up to us, this is what the bike now did, this is what the bike now does. So it's no bullshit, man, and it's good, because that's what you want. You want to be able to make an informed decision, and the only way you get that is with information out there. Obviously this being another form of information, you know, independent, not biased. You know, if it's not good, I'll say, but this is what he wants. He wants feedback. He wants a review on this. And at the moment, I am really enjoying this. I feel comfortable. Apart from the suspension, it's a bit twitchy for me. But yeah, these little things probably make the biggest thing change on a bike. You can have a totally stock bike, right? Just get a flash, tweak your suspension, maybe change the exhaust to whatever you like, depending on where you are, loud, not loud, don't give a shit. And it transforms this bike, literally, into a bike where you have miles and miles. And on these kind of roads, the best, one of the best bikes. If you want to sit on a motorway, get one of them. If you want a bit more power and a naked, get what Geno's get. A nice big twin. You want torque and low end grunt. That is what these bikes have all day long. Getting it set up, fueling, ignition, timing, all the science, physics, flow, air, blockages, non-blockages. No, I'm not a scientist by any means, but not bad, bruv. Not bad. The sound is good. The sound is livable. It's a livable sound. Now, some people can just stick an end pipe on, like the SC projects, with you can stick your hand down, which I used to have, but they are ridiculously loud. Now these have like a really large opening on the end cans, but they seem all right. Livable for me. I know I've obviously ridden around with my bike on stock with end cans, with full systems with a baffle, full systems with the end can. So I can hear, I've heard different various sounds, pitches, etc. And this is up there with the more comfortable, livable on the loud side, on the edge of being obnoxious. Hey, that's what I love about this bike. And when it's running right, is third and fourth gear, man. These kind of roads, third and fourth gear. And just as easily you can do that. Mine's definitely the loudest here. It's like a thunder rumble. Looking at the BHP charts for their system. So stock, it was 106, which is very good figures for stock. 111 is just the end cans, and obviously on their flash, which is good because I think mine was 108. And then the final figure, which is what everyone's interested in, is 112 top end power with the decap, flash, the whole works, everything. Which I know you don't make them a lot more, but I think it just adds to the spool up and the fast time. In comparison, my bike made 109 BHP and 98 Newton meters of torque. So we're going to go on, I think this one now makes, this BHP one makes over 100. So I think probably one of the first hypers out there to make over 100 Newton meters of torque, which is fucking amazing, mate. Right. I'm not going to try and keep up with him. I'm just going to watch it and take it easy. I'll try, let's just listen to the engine noise a bit. He's just wheeling everywhere. This is not my bike, this is a development bike. Woo! Bonkers, mate, absolute bonkers. You know, I'm guessing all what's it called do that. All flash devices. Third gear. Another camera. yes. Conclusion time. Just been on the mad ride. We made it back, and man, this exhaust, what can I say about it? It actually sounds bad, man. Sounds so good. It's a nice, deep, rumbling sound. It doesn't sound too bad. Doesn't echo in your ears too much. It's got a nice little continuous, consistent sound to it. Whole system, I guess, the setup, everything that they've got from the end cans to the pipes and everything. You know, it's a one-stop shop. I like the way the pipes, you know, go together. Looks quite clean. Obviously, it goes underneath. And obviously there is a baffle in here as well, so the baffles are at the back, so not at the front, so at least it looks half decent as well, so that looks good. There's also with this one, with the flash that's specific to the bike, you don't need to get the little flapper valve or the heel tech. It's mapped out in the ECU, so that's one thing, you know, an added benefit as well. There's less extra stuff that you got to buy and plug in and stuff like that, and it's fairly straightforward. What else? It's, you know what I mean, everything together with the flash, with the exhaust, the system and the exhaust just works. And you know, this is a system that they're going to offer as well, so you can buy it in batches, in sections, you know, anything, updates and stuff that come through the ECU, you're going to get eventually over time as well, so that's good news as well. You know, BHP rocking it, you know, just doing what they say. Remember, this is a hobby to them. This isn't their prime business. Their business is mainly cars, so they just love bikes, so while they're doing car mapping, they can do stuff on bikes, so you know, as well as everyone else, there's other options and other people out there that do the flashing as well. So obviously you got Doosan, Upmap, don't bother with them, they're shit. Woolwich, I wouldn't bother with them either. But, you know, there's the two, everyone knows my opinion on the two people out there. So this is just an independent review on the exhaust and the system and the flash. And I'll tell you what, you can't go wrong. So you guys make your own choices. You know, hopefully all the shit that I've done in the past on the bikes, especially on the 950 with BHP, hope it makes sense. But yeah, stick with them, boys, stick with them.